This, like waiting in the room with other reporters all like, well, I got so-and-so to say this, and I got so-and-so. I was like, and I'm in full drag.
Yeah.
Beside all these press people like looking at me like this. I'm like, hey y'all, it's me, Pri.
I absolutely love this film.
Get into that.
We're giving wrestler.
Hello. Hey, made it.
We're
We're going.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, like every time.
Every time.
What's
The
going on here?
Bumblebee, this is funny because this is also a sales thing. Like Honey Nut Cheerios is paying me
That's so funny.
a little extra on the day rate to talk about saving the bees. And that was Drew, who was one of the producers there. And this was one of those verbatim shoots where you had to remember the lines.
Exactly.
Like, and I don't remember them now. 1 in 5, something,
Oh my gosh,
BBBs.
it's amazing that you would remember it.
1 in 5.
1 to 5,
Yeah.
1 in
make
5.
sure. 1 to 5.
At an Indigo with children, interviewing children
There you go.
about the bees. Like, why do you love bees? They're like, I don't like their colors. And they're like, say that they're extinct. Say that they're going extinct. Please, please. The 5-year-old's like,
Controlling the narrative,
yellow.
yeah.
That's crazy. I
Look
love
at
that.
how long ago was that? That was what, 10 years ago?
Over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's wild. I can remember, this is at Square One. This is at Square One, and this was, I feel like this was before drag though, like right before I started. That's wild.
That's wild.
Pull out
Always
that
in
Bumblebee.
costume.
I was gonna say always in costume. Yeah. Should pull that out one day.
No, I actually should. I'm wearing actually like a gold and black costume to Pride, so it's giving the full circle moment.
Right.
You're so cute.
All right,
there.
what else
so
we got?
Cute.
Oh my God. You were there.
We were there.
You were there. We sat beside each other at the dinner.
Yeah, that's right. We were there.
This Priyanka Chopra. What a queen.
The
What a queen.
Priyankas.
The Priyankas are Priyanka Ing.
Yeah, I mean,
was
you were
so-
so excited that day.
I was nervous.
You were nervous. You were a bit of everything that day. So
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to talk to you afterwards to tell me how that went for you.
So one, there was this like weird thing where I was like, I went from being the host to the celebrity and then like back to the host. So playing the press game, I was like, what the hell is this?
Right.
Because at YTV, I didn't do many junkets. I think I did one. But it wasn't like a hotel room where you wait and think. I think it was like a quick Zoom, or like something very quick.
Right.
This, like waiting in the room with other reporters all like, well, I got so-and-so to say this, and I got so-and-so. I was like, and I'm in full drag.
Yeah.
Beside all these press people like looking at me like this. I'm like, hey y'all, it's me, Pri. And
Was that the first time you did drag in an interview for E-Talk?
Yeah,
It was.
like, it was like
okay.
I just announced that I was gonna do the E-Talk
Okay,
thing. And they're
okay,
like,
okay.
You're going to London to meet Priyanka Chopra. I was like, wow, a rock star. And before I went in for this, I was so nervous. And honestly, I don't get as nervous because like when you build the reps, you just gotta trust yourself.
Yeah.
This, I was like gonna shit myself. And it was because I didn't want it to become a don't meet your heroes story. Because like the whole story is that like seeing her on Quantico was like, oh, a brown girl can like lead a show.
Yeah.
Like she's the girl.
Yeah.
Like she's like Meredith Grey in Grey's Anatomy. Like she is the girl. So that's why I was like, well, people know Priyanka, the name. So like, when I say Priyanka's coming to stage, they're gonna know that I'm brown, one, and know that like Priyanka's an icon.
Yeah.
Well, now both.
Yes.
The first thing she said to me, I made a joke and said like, are you jealous that I'm prettier than you? Because she was.
She's hot.
She's so fucking hot. But then she said, no, because she shared, when I was on that cover of Elle, she made a point to be like, congratulations, or her social media team, but somebody on her team said, congratulations to Priyanka, love Priyanka. And I was like, what the hell? And she made a point to be like, oh, like they told me you're interviewing me today and I watched your music videos and like, I love them. And I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you did. Like she was just that girl.
Yeah.
Which is nice because you get worried when you meet people.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider Bollywood?
I can't even speak Hindi.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Never say no. Never say no. Never say
You
no.
never say no. You
Never
know,
say no.
Hey,
Yeah, that was
working
crazy.
together, doing something, that'd be cool.
What an icon. And she still follows me, which I think is crazy. I'm like waiting for her to unfollow me one day because that was a mistake. It's just years.
I was so happy for you that day.
It was like
It was a moment.
it was like watching a contest winner, like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like honestly, I was like, ah! It was crazy. It was
It was
wild.
great. It was a great trip.
What was the thing called? Citadel?
Citadel. Yeah, that was
I
it.
can't believe that we went to London together, had dinner. Cute.
I know. It was so great.
I like this picture game. It's so fun. Guyana. This was in Guyana. This is George.
Guyana.
4.5 years. 5 in December.
Love.
Love. Love, love. I love love. This is crazy, you know? Like, you don't think that you deserve things like this, and then you get it, and you try to fight it, and you push it away because you're so insecure. And, you know, I mean, in the gay community, I mean, even in the straight community too, it's just like, you get cheated on, you get, you know, all kinds of weird things happen, and then you meet someone like George. And I remember when I first met him, I go, well, I'm moving to LA, so.
Right.
That's the first thing I said, like, okay, like, what a thing to say to somebody. And then I went to LA and I was like shooting there all month. It was like January 2021. And of course you just keep FaceTiming, keep calling. And I'm like trying to say things on those calls to push him away because I'm so used to my heart getting broken and or me like almost like forcing my heart to get broken to have control, to protect myself. And he just stuck around. And it's funny because when he tells the story, it's like I stuck around him, but I'm like, no, like you're literally perfect. Like you're nice.
Yeah.
Everyone I meet is awful. You're perfect. And then we got to go to Guyana together.
That's amazing.
With my family, went to the tour, see my family's houses, and he was there. It's crazy being like people. The movies don't tell you that a relationship is a partnership.
Yeah.
They tell you that it's just like passionate, meet at a bar, break up, make up.
How was the intro to your parents saying, hey, this is George? And
so what's annoying is
that?
that parents are really good at making sure that everyone else but you feels loved.
Third? Is it the third child syndrome?
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
So it was like, George is a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
So immediately it was like, we should get tattoos. And my dad went alone. Like I'd come out to him like a year before he met George. And then all of a sudden he was like at George's tattoo shop getting a portrait of his mom that George was doing. And they're just like, I was like, what did you talk about?
Right.
Oh, we talked about this, we talked about that. I was like, I think you've had more conversations with my dad than I have.
Right.
They love him.
crazy.
They love him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
the big, like,
huge. I was like, am I awful for thinking that this could have went wrong?
Yeah. Like how did it?
Like, because you just don't know.
But
you
also
never know.
just knowing that the ease with which your partner is able to like vibe.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, like that takes so much stress off.
Yeah.
It does.
When did you stop pushing back against the idea of like being loved?
We were in a cottage, February, like right when I got back. It was Valentine's Day. And he looked me in the eye and said, like we were like drinking vodka, cream soda, so good. And like so sugary, like could never now, but anyways, like hangover for 4 days. Anyway, sorry, that was a tangent. And he was like, baby, you're my forever. And I remember like going, it's like, oh God, no. Like it's ruined now. It's ruined. Everything is ruined. Like this is the end of the relationship for sure. I didn't say that out loud, but internally I'm having this. But it was like, that was 2021. Then we went on tour. So he said that I would like silence myself and was like nervous to even say I love you ever because I was like, I don't want it to be ruined. We went on tour in the UK because I said like, you know, they're gonna pay for an assistant to come, so I might as well just come. And he's like, well, I don't wanna leave my tattoo business behind. And that was one of the things that I was like, oh, like, this is amazing that you have your own dreams to come true. And I was like, wait. Then like subconsciously I was nervous of someone taking advantage of me. But the minute that he said that, and then it was like, I was able to like block this time off, gonna go to the UK, but I'm also gonna like meet other tattoo artists. You know, like I was like, oh my God, yes. Like, whoa. Okay, it's not about me. And I like that it's not about me, which is also, when you're insecure, you need it to be about you. But it's like, I was starting to kind of feel what it's like to be secure with him. And then my mom said, wait till you do the second year together. That's when everything changes. I was like, shut the fuck up, Mom. Like, what do you know? She's like, you'll see. It's like, she's like smoking. She doesn't even smoke. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, she's smoking, you'll see. You know? And then the second year, and I started to like tell lies for no reason. Little lies. Where are you going? I'm gonna go get a facial, but I was going to get a massage. They're stupid. And then he was like, why did you lie? And I was like, I'm not lying. And then he was like, would you consider ever doing like couples therapy? And I was like, well, you don't have a problem, you know, typical. You don't have a problem, I'm never doing couples therapy, I'm perfect. He's like, And so I was like, let me just try. And like doing couples therapy, for some reason, like knowing that like you've both made the commitment to work on the relationship, I was like, oh, right. Like, and then it was just like easy. Because the couples therapy was like, yeah, we had like problems, like why are you lying? And it's all trauma from parents stuff. Everything I talked about in this podcast is probably why I lie. And then why I was lying, now I can't anymore because it's like out of me. The demon's out. But doing like hearing your partner talk about you to a third person when it's about making your relationship work is a crazy experience.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, it's like this like thing of like, whoa, like I got lucky. Like I feel very lucky. You know, like you just feel these things in you that you don't feel before. When you look at your partner in the eye and say, tell me you love me, they're like, say I love you. Like, do you mean it? Like, but it's different.
Yeah.
So I would say like that whole process of me trying to fight it and then him continuing to show that he's committed to the relationship was like, and then me just like being there and giving him what he needed as well. But it's just interesting that we do things as humans and don't even know.